Welcome to every Japanese Army uniform of World War II. During the Second World War, the Imperial Japanese Army, often referred to as the IJA, equipped millions of soldiers across vastly different environments, from the frozen plains of Manchuria to the tropical jungles of the Pacific. Between 1937 and 1945, its uniforms evolved in response to climate, resources, and the demands of total war. Using historical recreations and archival references, this video explores the enlisted, officer, tropical, and specialized uniforms worn by Japan's ground forces during the conflict. The foundation of the Imperial Japanese Army was its enlisted soldiers. Their uniforms were designed for durability, simplicity, and mass production. Early in the war, most enlisted men wore khaki wool or cotton field uniforms suited for temperate climates. The model 1930, often called the Type 90 uniform, featured a stand-collar tunic with 5 front buttons, straight-leg trousers, and cloth puttees wrapped around the lower legs. By 1938, this design was refined into the Type 98 uniform. The updated tunic was slightly longer and included external patch pockets, offering improved utility. Colors shifted toward olive drab, providing better concealment in the field. Standard headgear included the Type 90 steel helmet, recognizable by its simple shape and front star insignia. Footwear varied by theater. Leather boots were common, while lightweight rubber-soled tabi shoes were favored in jungle environments. Rank insignia for enlisted personnel remained minimal, with colored collar tabs indicating branch, such as red for infantry. For colder campaigns in northern China and Manchuria, soldiers were issued heavy single-breasted overcoats and capes, emphasizing protection over appearance. As the war intensified, material shortages led to the 1943 Type 3 uniform. This simplified design featured a shorter tunic, integrated belt, and reduced use of wool. Tropical variants used lighter cotton fabrics, open collars, and sometimes short sleeves to cope with Southeast Asia's heat and humidity. Equipment, ammunition pouches, bayonet frogs, and packs completed a uniform built for function rather than display. Officers' uniforms reflected both authority and tradition, while still maintaining battlefield practicality. Compared to enlisted men, officers wore higher quality materials and more tailored versions of standard uniforms. The Type 98 officer tunic featured a stand and fall collar and was often paired with breeches and leather riding boots. Peaked caps were common in non-combat settings, while Sam Brown belts signified rank and command responsibility. Gold braid and embroidered insignia identified officers' ranks, cherry blossom motifs for junior officers, and stars for senior leadership. Japanese Army officers traditionally carried swords, a symbolic link to Japan's martial heritage and the Bushido Code. In active combat zones, officers often adopted the same steel helmets as enlisted men, sometimes fitted with camouflage nets or cloth covers. Seasonal and ceremonial variations existed as well.
White summer uniforms were worn for formal occasions, though rarely in combat. Warrant officers occupied a middle ground, wearing similar uniforms with fewer decorative elements. In extreme climates, officers were issued fur-lined coats, while desert deployments occasionally saw the use of pith helmets.
Beyond standard infantry attire, the Imperial Japanese Army developed specialized uniforms for specific roles. Tank crews wore one-piece coveralls designed to protect against grease, heat, and mechanical hazards, often paired with padded leather helmets. Army aviators used leather flight suits, goggles, and parachute harnesses, typically in dark brown tones. Paratroopers were issued jump smocks worn over standard uniforms, featuring reinforced knees and pockets for airborne operations. In tropical regions, lightweight uniforms became essential. Soldiers wore short-sleeved shirts, shorts, and canvas or cloth field caps with neck flaps for sun protection. While gas masks and anti-chemical capes were standard issue, they were rarely used in combat. Headgear varied widely depending on environment, ranging from soft field caps to heavy winter hats in northern territories. Rank and unit identification evolved during the war, with armbands, shoulder boards, and cloth badges supplementing earlier color insignia. As World War II progressed, Japan's shrinking industrial capacity forced further compromises. By 1944, substitute materials such as rayon replaced wool, and late-war uniforms showed increasing variation in color and quality. Limited camouflage patterns appeared, particularly in island campaigns, but never became widespread. More than 2 million Imperial Japanese Army soldiers wore these uniforms in battles spanning East Asia and the Pacific, from the opening attacks of the war to its final confrontations. After Japan's surrender, many uniforms were discarded or destroyed. Today, detailed reproductions and historical reenactments, such as the infantry officer model featured here, help preserve the visual history of this period. These uniforms remain tangible reminders of a militarized society shaped by ideology, necessity, and global conflict. Thank you for watching every Japanese Army uniform of World War II. Our sources include U.S. military reference manuals, historical archives, and publicly available research. If you found this overview informative, consider subscribing for more educational content. Hardcore History.